What if I told you that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson spends more on food in a year than most people do on a luxury car? His cheat meals aren't just meals. They're legendary feasts that could feed an entire family. We're talking stacks of pancakes, mountains of sushi, and cookies the size of your head. But here's the craziest part. His cheat day meals alone cost up to $200,000 a year. How does one man eat this much? And why does he do it? Today, we're diving deep into The Rock's insane diet, the science behind his monstrous appetite, and whether you could survive a day eating like him. Let's get started. The Pancake Tower. Breakfast like a titan. Imagine waking up to a mountain of golden pancakes, stacked so high they look like they belong in a Guinness World Record. That's exactly how Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson kicks off his legendary cheat days. His breakfast isn't just big, it's a food challenge disguised as a meal. On a typical Sunday, The Rock devours 12 to 15 giant pancakes, drenched in maple syrup, slathered with peanut butter, and topped with whipped cream. It's not just about indulgence, it's about replenishing his body after an intense week of training. His Instagram posts on December 27, 2020, showed him taking down a massive pancake stack, leaving fans in awe. But here's the real shocker. These pancakes alone pack over 5,000 calories, almost twice the daily intake of an average person. Yet, for The Rock, it's just the beginning of his $200,000 a year diet. And trust me, it only gets crazier from here. The sushi avalanche rolls for days. If you think a normal sushi dinner means 10 to 15 pieces, think again, because for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, that's just a warm-up. On his legendary cheat days, The Rock devours up to 100 pieces of sushi in one sitting. That's more than what most people eat in an entire month. One of his most viral sushi feasts happened on November 8, 2019, when he posted a cheat meal featuring giant sushi platters stacked with spicy tuna rolls, salmon nigiri, and eel-top delights. He called it his sushi train, and fans couldn't believe their eyes. But why so much sushi? The answer is simple: carb reloading. After an intense week of training, his body craves the energy from rice and fish protein. The estimated calorie count? More than 7,000. And this is just one meal. Would you dare to take on The Rock's sushi challenge? The Cookie Mountain. Dessert on another level. After devouring mountains of sushi and stacks of pancakes, you'd think The Rock would be done, right? Wrong. His cheat day isn't complete without something sweet. A mountain of giant cookies. And we're not talking about just any cookies. These are massive homemade chocolate chip cookies, each one as big as a plate. On January 17, 2021, The Rock posted a legendary cheat meal featuring a full tray of cookies, alongside his favorite Terramana tequila. His go-to flavor? Thick, gooey chocolate chip, often loaded with peanut butter for that extra kick. He once joked that these cookies could put an entire bakery out of business. Each cookie packs around 700 to 1,000 calories, meaning his dessert alone can hit over 5,000 calories. But for a guy who burns thousands of calories daily, this is just fuel. Would you survive The Rock's Cookie Mountain? The French Toast Feast, a sweet indulgence. If you think French toast is just a simple breakfast dish, then you haven't seen The Rock's legendary version. His cheat meal isn't just about taste, it's about pushing limits. On March 14, 2021, he posted his jaw-dropping brioche French toast feast, and fans couldn't believe their eyes. Picture this: thick-cut brioche slices drenched in coconut syrup, slathered with peanut butter, and grilled to perfection. Each slice is 2 inches thick, making it a true heavyweight meal. And The Rock doesn't stop at 1 or 2. He devours 4 to 6 slices in one sitting. The calorie count? A staggering 4,500 plus calories just from French toast alone. But for The Rock, it's not just about indulgence. It's a well-earned reward after a brutal week of workouts. Could you handle a breakfast this extreme? The Burger Blowout, ultimate cheat meal classic. No cheat day is complete without a massive, greasy, overloaded burger, and The Rock takes this to a whole new level. His legendary Burger Blowout isn't just one burger, it's often 2 or 3 double-stacked monsters, loaded with all the fixings. On August 22, 2020, he shared a cheat meal that left fans speechless. 2 giant double cheeseburgers with a side of crispy fries. Each burger is packed with juicy beef patties, melted cheese, crispy bacon, caramelized onions, and special sauce, all stacked between buttery brioche buns. The total calorie count? Over 6,000 calories, and that's not counting the huge plate of fries he devours alongside them. For The Rock, these burgers are more than just a guilty pleasure. They're a way to recharge his body after intense workouts. But here's the real question. Could you take down The Rock's ultimate burger challenge? The pasta overload, carb loading like a beast. If you think a bowl of pasta is a cheat meal, The Rock would laugh at you. When he goes for pasta, he doesn't hold back. He devours massive plates stacked with spaghetti, mac and cheese, and even lasagna. On April 10, 2021, he posted a cheat meal featuring a mountain of creamy fettuccine alfredo, alongside a full tray of garlic bread. His pasta feasts are pure carb madness. We're talking over 8,000 calories in just one sitting. His go-to favorites? Spaghetti bolognese loaded with parmesan, baked mac and cheese dripping in cheese sauce, and thick-cut lasagna oozing with layers of meat and mozzarella. Why so much pasta? It's all about glycogen replenishment, giving his muscles the fuel they need to recover from brutal workouts. But here's the challenge. Could you handle a pasta feast like The Rock? The science behind his insane diet. Imagine waking up at 4 a.m., hitting the gym for 2 hours, then filming action-packed scenes for 12+ hours every single day. That's the life of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But to fuel this machine, he doesn't just eat, he devours. His daily diet consists of 7 massive meals, totaling around 5,000 to 6,000 calories. But the real madness? His cheat days, where he consumes enough food to feed a small army. If you're not training like The Rock, eating like him on a cheat day could wreak havoc on your body. But in controlled amounts, occasional high-calorie meals can prevent plateauing and even boost fat loss. The key? Discipline and consistency. So the next time you see The Rock devour 3 pizzas and a stack of pancakes, remember, there's a method behind the madness. Would you try a Rock-style cheat day?